At some point in every carpenter's career, he has to make changes to his toolbox. Dan Hurley has been nicknamed the Carpenter, and now he has to replace his favorite wrench, as the Huskies lose Isaiah Whaley to graduation. Today we look at the player who I think is the prime candidate to take the brunt of that empty role, Samson Johnson. Welcome back to UConn Men's Basketball Player Breakdowns. I'm your host, Ben Jansen. Johnson's freshman year could be described with one word: raw. He saw less time on the floor than a typical top 50 recruit would, but had many moments that flashed some potential. Ultimately, the college game was too quick for him to see consistent playing time, and he wasn't physical enough to bang in the paint against Big East foes, limiting him mostly to end-of-game duty. Samson spent the spring and summer on campus, working on his game and hitting the weight room. He's put on 15 pounds in the offseason, and while he is still skinny for 6'10", he now has enough size to compete inside. UConn has received some of the best defense in the nation from the power forward spot the last 2 years, and Johnson has the potential to keep that going. His wingspan is a whopping 7'5" and will make it difficult for opponents to get any shots up in the paint, with former high school teammate Adama Sanogo next to him in the front court. While Sanogo had a larger role than Johnson did his freshman year, he was far from the player he has developed into. If Johnson can follow his high school teammates' footsteps from the Patrick School to being molded by the UConn staff and making a second-year leap, it is very hard to envision this team not having a role for him. Hurley once said that Johnson had NBA lottery potential, and while it may be hard to see that just looking at his stats, the entire package has basketball minds salivating. With the size and length of a center, paired with the ability to step outside and knock down threes like a guard, and the athleticism of a forward, Samson Johnson could very well be a massive breakout candidate for UConn this season. From the basketball capital of the world, I'm Ben Jansen, UCTV Sports.